We're going to go through the amino acid structure here just to review, nice and big on your screen. You've got your three main parts. You've got your amino group, NH2. You've got your COOH, which is your carboxylic acid group. And of course, you have your R group, which there are 20 R groups that make 20 different amino acids. Now look, you always have a central carbon and a lonely hydrogen. So you have to have that CH. Now, it's easy for me to remember because, well, my first name's Chris, so I can do CH, but whatever makes sense for you, but just understand that carbon is that central core. What makes different is that R. The R's you're going to find are very different. Carboxylic acid, okay, is easy to remember, to identify, because it's the only one that has carbon and oxygen, and it says it right in the word. Carboxylic, carboxygen, carboxylic acid, carboxygen. That's the one right there that you can recognize very easily. The amino group, NH2, and of course the R group is anything that stands out as pretty unique, and that's what makes the amino acid unique. Now, if I want to take one amino acid and add it to another amino acid, I'm going to go through a process we've already described in prior videos and in our notes, and that is dehydration synthesis. So we're going to pull the water out. Now, this diagram does a great job because what it does is it shades in this red area to show that this OH and this H are going to come out as water, and it's going to open up a bonding spot for amino acid 1 to bond with amino acid 2, going from an amino acid and an amino acid to a dipeptide. They are named dipeptides after the bond called a peptide bond. As much as we'd like to call it a diamino acid, we're not. It is a dipeptide. Notice the R group and the R group, okay? And you can see now it has two R groups for that dipeptide. Now we're going to see if we can call up real quick in Google Images some amino acid examples to see if we can identify some of these groups. Here we have an amino acid known as serine. Can you identify the amino group, the carboxyl group, and the R group? Try it right now. If you remember, the easier one to remember is the carboxylic acid, carboxyl, carbon, oxygen, COOH over here on this side where I'm moving the cursor. The amino group is the NH2 over here on the right side. I see a central carbon and a lonely hydrogen. They're just going to stay there. But this craziness over here must be the R group. And this specific R group makes this the chemical structure of the serine molecule.